Hello, my name is Holt. I throw all Discmania, and this is Promaniacs YouTube channel. So to start off, I have the Discmania jetpack here, which is the grip equipment BX bag. It holds everything I need. It holds up to 20 discs, including the putter pocket up top. The side pockets are spacious enough to hold all my towels, snacks during the round, whale sacks, etc. And now let's see what's in my bag. So with the putters, I putt with the D-Line P2s. I have two identical ones with the bottom stamp sporting Leo Piernan, one black, one white, interchangeable on the putting green. As far as throwing putters, I have 6. I have one beat up D-Line P2 for turnover shots, anything 200 feet and in. I have one soft P-Line P2 that I use for anything that needs to sit and hit. It is only 170 grams. It's really easy to throw. I have the Swirly S-Line Sky God, which is what I consider my driving putter. I can throw it up to 250, 300 feet. It is overstable for a putter, so I can throw it on a little bit of flex line or big hyzer shots. Moving on to the C-Line P2, which is the other Sky God edition. This one is if I have a headwind shot that I would like to use a putter on. It's just a tad bit more overstable than the S-Line counterpart, and it's pretty beefy for a putter. Moving on to the P3Xs, I have one S-Line P3X that's a little bit beat in. It's pretty soft and grippy. I use it for anything straight approaches that die off to the left a little bit, and even forehand flicks. The last putter I throw in the bag is the C-Line P3X, and it's a little beefier, a little bit more overstable than the S-Line counterpart as well. This is if I was going to use the S-Line P3X for a shot, but the wind's up or I needed to die a little harder left. Moving on to the mid-ranges. Right now in the bag I only have 2 molds. I have C-Line MD2, the new San Marino retooled MD2s. This is my utility mid-range. I can get it to hold any angle right now. Straight to hyzer, flex to hyzer. If I give it enough anhyzer, it'll hold that line over and start to pan out. And then a step up in speed would be my S-Line MD3. This is my go-to in the middle of the fairway. I use it for anything 350 and in. I can rip this straight and it'll stay straight with a consistent fade. I can put a little bit of flex on it, and anhyzer shots do want to come out on this disc. Moving up to control drivers, I have 2 CD2s. I have one that's 170, it's a C-Line. A little bit more understable than my counterpart. Pretty flat CD2, and I can use this hyzer flip shots, long turnovers, straight to finish right. And then I have the Roaming Thunder Dana Vici Tour Stamp Edition. It's pop top, has really good glide. I can put it out flat, straight and hard. It'll kick out a little bit with the turn and come back every time. Really useful disc in the fairway. And for my drivers, I throw Swirly S-Line PD with the bottom stamp, Grady Shoe Rookie of the Year edition. I throw this for anything off the tee, straight to hyzer, and hyzer flex shots. If I give it enough anhyzer, it'll go all the way, hold that line. I can throw this up to 400, 425 feet, and is probably one of my go-to drivers. The counterpart of that disc is the C-Line 10-year anniversary Freak Stamp PD. It's just a little bit more overstable than the S-Line. Also a flat top. Very useful when the wind picks up a little bit and I want to go for a CD or a PD shot. Excuse me. Very consistent, will always come back. And then for max distance, I use the S-Line CD3. This disc has taken my distance from 425 with the PD to upwards of 450, 475 on a good day. Throw this on a slight anhyzer, let that turn kick in, and then it comes back. This disc, I can't say enough good things about it. You can shape it to do anything when it gets beat up. Great hyzer flip disc. My go-to max distance driver. As far as what I'm working with right now, I just recently picked up the Swirly CD3. I'm hoping it'll be either a touch more overstable or understable to be a nice counterpart to my S-Line CD3 that I have in the bag. I recently picked up the Color Glow Dark Mall Avery Jenkins Signature Series PD. I've thrown it a couple times. It does hold an anhyzer really well for a PD with that consistent fade. And then also I'm working the MD4 just to have a little bit more reliability with those left finishing fairway shots and those big flex shots that I need. And that's what's in my bag.